Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dewan. I received an interesting, and actually, it was a great question on Twitter. It's from Samir. He asked me, how do you improve your communication skills, specifically when dealing with difficult customers? And what I wanted to do is make a video on how I deal with customers and just how I communicate in general when on the job. I'm going to remove these for a minute. When you're on the help desk, the first thing that you have to realize is that you are providing a service. So when you are a service and you're at the service of someone else, you have to listen to their needs and communicate effectively. Now, what does listening to their needs mean? What I mean is active listening, having empathy, and then understanding what needs to be done. Okay, so you get a call on the help desk and the customer is saying that they can't connect to the internet. They're extremely frustrated. They have a deadline to get an email out by COB. Now, they're coming at you and you feel attacked. Depending on the person, you may feel attacked. And if you're new to the help desk, you may feel a lot of pressure. You know, it's like, oh man, they can't get to the internet. Calm down, take a step back. Now, they're under pressure. What you have to understand is that they're under pressure because they can't do their job. Different people handle that differently. They may not necessarily be attacking you, but they could be under a lot of stress because they can't meet this deadline, or they're afraid they may not meet this deadline. On top of that, they could be having a bad day. So you, as the help desk technician or the help desk support, what you have to do is have empathy. First and foremost, let them know that I'm sorry that you are unable to connect to the internet, but I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that you get back up and running. Now, with that being said, you could say, oh, there's an outage. This is why you can't get to the internet. Now, let's stop and think about this. You may know very well there's an outage, and that's why they can't get to the internet. But a great help desk technician practice active listening. So when they say they can't get to the internet, what if their computer is dead? Or what if their computer isn't working? So let's say the battery died, or let's say the hard drive crashed, or something like that. So the initial problem that you think it may not be the problem. So that's what I mean by active listening. So rather than assuming you know the problem they have, cutting them off or whatever, that is not great customer service. What you have to do is let them state the problem that they're having, and then replay to them that the problem that they may be having. And if you know there's an outage, say there's currently an outage, and that may be what's affecting you reaching the internet, but I want to make sure that there's nothing else going on, so I want to walk you through a series of steps just to verify that this may be the problem. And that's how you handle that type of situation every time. You don't assume that you know the answer. You don't cut the customer off. You have empathy for the customer. You listen to the problem that they're stating that they're having. You troubleshoot the problem to verify what the actual cause of that problem is. And then once you find out what the cause is, now you determine the solution. Now the solution could be the outage. And if it's the outage, you let them know. You communicate it clearly and effectively. You know, if it's been, once you let them know, you update the ticket with everything that's going on, all the communication that you had, all of your troubleshooting steps. And then if there's an outage, you put that in the ticket. And let's say an hour goes by, you communicate with this customer. You don't leave this customer hanging because, remember, again, they still can't do their job. But before that, if you can find a workaround, get the workaround in place. And all this time you are having patience because you are in control of how you treat someone. Just because they're upset and they're hostile doesn't mean you have to go to that level. you're going to have to take a step back and have that empathy and patience to be able to give that excellent customer service. That's very important, and that's how you're going to be a rock star, to be able to rise off of the help desk or rise into another position or just grow into your own and build your brand within your organization. Communication, active listening, empathy, all that is very important, especially when you're dealing with customers. And this could be at any level. This doesn't have to be the help desk. You could work at McDonald's. You know, if you're providing some type of service and you're dealing with customers, you should really practice active listening, you know, patience, empathy. We're not saying you got to be a complete nice guy with the smile on your face, but what I am saying, because everybody doesn't smile all the time. So, but what I am saying is that you definitely have to practice some kindness, you know, in your job, and let people know that you actually care to resolve their problems and make sure they're able to complete whatever task they need to complete. So that's just my 2 cents on how you can improve your listening and communication skills in information technology. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Samir, I hope this video gives you some type of advice on how you can move forward in your current position, how you can improve your communication skills. I plan to do a video where we go a lot more in depth, but I just wanted to get something out really quick to help and give you a kind of insight on how I deal with customers, and maybe this can help you along your journey. Please like this video, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.